Yeah, that's not a problem.
I know, but I forgot last time, and I had to re-record the lesson.
How
Of
could you do
course,
that?
not with everyone. I
Yes.
did a video of myself with the
Okay,
summary of
okay.
all
Okay.
we discussed about and
But
talked
anyway, I'm
about.
really disappointed because I used a lot of my times, and I
Yes.
thought, I mean, I thought that it was interesting when
Yeah.
I showed the video with George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter protest. Okay,
Exactly.
what's the name of the movement who is acting now for civil rights? It's everywhere. I showed you, posters and people going around with Black Lives Matter, and we discuss about
Why
it.
do you think children, boys and girls, teenagers, are so out of the world today?
They are out of the world now because they are very tired and very concerned about the exam. And it was a fault of mine because I decided to go in with 5 lessons, all together about culture now, and it is too late. And maybe the material was too much. Okay, I thought it was a good idea to give them a panorama starting from Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, and then other people, Mandela, a hint of Malala. We went to see a video about women in Afghanistan. It's not Pakistan, but come on, it's next door. And we saw the video of George Floyd. So some of them were interested, but then after that, I mean, I don't know, there is a mixer in there. And
maybe, yeah.
I'm really disappointed, but especially because this is my last test in class 3rd, and I have some 4 on the register, okay, which is a very bad approach to the exam.
No, can't you give them some extra time?
Not Maria Pia. I won't. I will send you some of my tests so that you will laugh on your own, okay? No, I won't. Not for the good ones. Okay, I'm not going to give, you had to answer words. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, 19, approximately in which, when was slavery abolished? Approximately, someone wrote in the 19th century, okay. Some wrote 1800, okay, perfect, I accept it. But not 1965, come on. What is your brain? Yeah. I'm really, really upset about that. No.
Some maybe they don't have the sense of the timeline is.
I gave in a timeline.
Yeah.
I went in with the timeline starting from. So well, come on, okay. Also, the other teacher who was with me, the supporting teacher, we have a supporting teacher in this class, and he was astonished when I gave him the test. Say, come on, you correct that. I don't want to see it. And so, okay, that's it. Tomorrow I have the second part. I will let you know.
I don't know why. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, let's forget about school today. Let's do something else.
Adriana.
Yes.
I can comfort you because this morning my English colleague showed me a test written by our student, and she was upset for the mistakes in English. But when I saw the test, I was very upset about the Italian mistakes because this student wrote about the monument in Verona, and he wrote Duomo di Verona, di uomo, di.
No, I can't believe it.
No, I saw this morning. The
What
uomo.
strange connection he must have made. Duomo di apostrophe uomo.
Okay, and she was very upset about for the mistakes in English, but I was
shocked,
terrified.
So Antonella, I bypassed the problem of the error in English because I didn't put any grammar in my test. It was like the university. You see, they only have to give me, maybe one verb. Okay, speech, Washington, Malala, Pakistan, or like that. You saw that was, I don't know how you could make it easier than that. And then on the back there was a personal approach. Say, give me your definition of racism in Italian, okay? And then I saw the mistake, but I will not stop on the Italian mistakes. C'è, c'è all together, c'è. Oppure ce n'è, Okay, you can imagine, Antonella.
Yeah.
Okay, but I teach Italian, and it is a shock for me.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I remember a student of 14, and in my school wrote Adamo e Deva with the D-E-V-A. So in Italian.
I will tell you about something that I saw on a pizzeria. You know, next to I have a house in the mountains, and they are not particularly keen on Italian languages up there. Okay. And I went into the pizzeria, and on a window of a room, there was a big sign saying "Addio nubilato." 2 words, "Addio nubilato." Took me a moment to understand. It took me a moment. And I'm sorry, but I was told off by my mom because I couldn't stop laughing all through the evening. In that room it was, but I would enter and say, "Have you seen Dio? Have you seen God here?"
Oh my God.
Very religious.
Yeah. So we can excuse our pupils. Come on, okay?
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, what about the Imbalsi test? When will there be?
It was over. We did it.
Oh, over already. Okay, yes. Good. At least that's done.
We don't know the
For
results.
the good or the bad, it's done.
We don't know the results, and I don't want to know. Maybe
better not knowing.
No, after seeing that, I don't want to know the results.
Oh my God.
Also, because when I went to see, I kept telling them, it's difficult, come on, pay your whole attention, read carefully. And I went to see, I was having lessons, and I went to see my class 3rd, and I saw my week ones, okay, my week students outside the door. What are you doing there? We have finished. It's impossible. Yes, we have finished. Okay, come on. Okay.
My God. I can't imagine what they did.
No, I can imagine, Maria Pia, I can imagine.
That's a problem. Oh my God.
Okay, that's it. Let's finish this year. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Yes, please.
Now, of course, we can talk about whatever you want to, but in case we didn't know what to talk about, I have prepared a few, I thought, what can I do which is a little bit different from the usual things we study at school? And so I thought about acronyms, which are the short forms used especially on text messages, but not only, very, very common acronyms in English, or /and, some images with everyday actions, which are not usually, when we talk about, I don't know, routines, so we don't usually talk about those actions. So I thought we could see some words to describe those. So, but of course, we can do whatever you want to. If you have better ideas.
No, a very good idea.
Okay. Is it okay for you if we try those things?
Yes.
And then, of course, we can do whatever you want to, basically. But I thought, what can I do today? And in case nothing came up, I have prepared these things. But as I told you, if you think it's not of interest for you, we can easily change. What's this?
Very good.
Here it is. English acronyms. Try and see if you can guess some, or if you know some. Some of them you know for sure, but maybe not all of them. Do you want me to make it larger? No, not too large. Here's James Brown, aka the godfather of soul.
No idea.
Anybody has an idea? No?
Like alias in English, in Italian,
Yes,
but in
exactly.
English.
Yes.
Known by
known
okay.
as known as the Godfather of Soul. James Brown was a very famous musician, and he was famous for his soul music. So, and he was named Il Padrino del Soul.
Sorry,
So,
do they say AKA?
Yes, it's read AKA. AKA. Right. Number 2. I really need this information. Could you please get back to me
as soon as possible? This I can get it.
Yes. As soon as possible. Right.
How do you read it?
It's read ASAP. ASAP. Can you please get back to me ASAP when you read the message?
Anyway, if someone talks to me like that, I don't think I will understand. If someone would say, can you please get it ASAP? I say, what? Sorry.
Yeah, but it's often read ASAP, as soon as possible anyway. Yes, as soon as possible.
I cannot guess it because it's written, but if it is oral, I don't think I will understand.
Yeah. And these are mainly written text messages, these kind of things, to be honest. Oh, who's with us? Let me see.
Eccomi. Sorry.
Hi, dear Francesco.
Hi.
Hello, dear Francesco. Hi. We were talking about acronyms in English acronyms, especially when texting, sending messages. English people use a lot of short forms, acronyms, and we were having a look at a few of them.
Very interesting.
Yes. So,
Maria Pia, in British or in American?
Both of them, both British and American.
Barbara.
Yes.
Hi, sorry, but
hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Hello, Barbara. Welcome.
Helen, I was checking some works from my students today.
And you too.
I'm sorry.
You have lost, Barbara. You have lost my. I don't know. It was spitting out my complaint about what I saw in my students' tests. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been talking up to now how bad went the tests of Adriana's students. She was so disappointed. Yeah. Not all of them, but some of them.
The majority.
The majority.
And then
most of them.
Then we talked about addio annubilato.
Il D' uomo, duomo.
Dio apostrofo uomo, questo l'ho vista.
This morning, Barbara, this morning, our colleague.
Yeah, I saw.
Because we are colleagues.
He wanted to make me cry, but I took a revenge because I had to. I had a test last week, and they had to write about Italian and English school. So one student wrote that. Italian students finish primary school at 18. Yes.
My students are bound to that.
Yes. If they do.
Dei bocciati cronici sono questi.
Well, my students.
And another one finished the secondary school at 28.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's those students.
Bocciati stracronici.
My students this morning wrote that slavery was abolished in the United States in 1965. So my age, I was born a slave.
Oh, yes.
And the Parkinson was also very nice.
Emmeline Parkinson, we had a certain Emmeline Parkinson working for the suffragette. Okay, stop it. Let's go back to acronyms. Come on. That was a nightmare. A nightmare.
Well, sorry about being late anyway.
Anyway, yes. So, do you want to go back to the acronyms, or do you want to go on talking about No, it's up to you. I'm willing to do what. Okay, is it okay for you? Yes.
Yeah.
Because we can do whatever you want to. No problems. Anyway, so as soon as possible. So it's read, I really need this information. Could you please get back to me ASAP? That's the idea of how it should be read, but in the message, you know. Wait a second. Oh my God. Okay, what about this one? Where's John? No one knows. He's gone AWOL. AWOL comes from, for sure, a military expression, because it means absent without official leave. But it's read AWOL, and it's, for example, if you're a teacher and you notice that a child is missing and you ask, where is John? And nobody knows, he must have gone AWOL. So deve essere andato senza permesso. And he's going to have to be in big troubles.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's gone AWOL. C'era, ma se n'è andato senza permesso. That's the idea. AWOL stands for absent without official leave, and it's read AWOL as one word. Okay, what about this one? Give me 5 minutes. BBL.
Before.
Any idea?
No.
Before some book.
You give up?
Yeah,
Yes.
Right.
I do.
Be back later.
Ah.
Be back later. Of course, it should be I'll be back later, but when you text, sometimes you don't write the subject and the verb when they are obvious. So give me 5 minutes, BBL.
But is this
I'll be
only
back
for
later.
writing? So you see, because I wouldn't talk like that.
No, it's for text messages, socials, WhatsApp, these kind of things, you know, when texting each other, or yes, mainly texting, because you have to short. So you don't write I'll be back later, you write BBL. I'll be back later.
Okay. Ci sono.
Then, what about this one? Okay, we'll talk about it tonight.
I know.
Before.
Bye for now. Bye
Yes.
for now.
Bye for now. Perfect.
No. Okay.
Bye for, and it's read bye for now, because by the time you read the before N, it's easier to read it bye for now. So it's always read bye for now. What about this one? Hi, Josh. Do you want to go online in a sec? Yeah, sure. But BRB, go and get some food.
BRB.
Be right back, or something like that.
Well done. Be right back. Again, the idea is I'll be right back. I'm going to get some food. But in texting, BRB, going to get some food. But it's read be right back normally. Yeah, sure, but be right back, going to get some food. Right. What about this one? Hope you enjoyed your holiday in Milan. BTW. By the way, can you recommend a good restaurant? Well done. By the way. And it's read by the way, because again, by the time you read the BTW, it's easier to say by the way. By the way. But when you dial it, you know, when you write it, it's much shorter. Right, what about this one? I'm doing some DIY this weekend. I'm painting our kitchen and putting up some new shelves.
Do it yourself.
Exactly. Do it yourself. And it's read the DIY. Do it yourself. It's also used, for example, if you need to do some job, some fixing of some kind, and you need to buy something and you don't know where the nearest brico center or whatever is, so you can stop and say, excuse me, is there a DIY shop or store near here? A DIY store or shop near here? Un brico center o cosa, come si chiamano quei negozi con la roba fai da te. fai da te.
But again, I would not understand if someone talked to me like that.
This is also very much used when talking. Excuse me, is there a DIY store near here? A DIY store.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, well, of course, you can always ask for more, explanations, but it's very much used. It stands for do it yourself, and it means, sì, tipo brico center, fai da te, queste cose qui. Right, so what about the next one? Leaving right now, ETA 4:30, see you soon. Anzi, ad essere sincera, probabilmente avrebbero scritto così. Leaving right now. No. ETA 4:30. See you soon. Any idea?
No idea.
ETA estimated the time of arrival. Oh. This can also be read, for example, I don't know, at the airport, when there are the timetables, ETA, estimated time of arrival, ETA, and it's read ETA because it's much shorter than estimated time of arrival, so ETA. Right, what about the next one?
Yes, I know this one.
Yes, what does it mean?
Face.
Yes, face to face. Again, it's read face to face because by the time you read F to F, it's easier to say face to face. It's a big problem. I'd like to talk about it face to face, you know? Yes, directly. Right. What about this one? FYI. Today is Carol's birthday.
Right there.
Yeah.
For you.
For your information, FYI, for your information, it's Carol's birthday today. Or today is Carol's birthday. Yes, it's one of the few cases in which F4 is not written for, but you know, it's shortened in F, because usually it's shortened in the number like this, but not in this case. So, and it's read FYI. FYI because it's shorter than for your information. What about this one?
Yes, I know this one.
Yeah.
To be honest, I know this one.
Exactly. TBH, to be honest. And this is read both TBH or to be honest. It's read in both ways. Yes, TBH or to be honest, I don't really trust Steve.
If I heard TBH, I would think that someone is ill. TBH, what is it the new
right.
virus or what?
Right, you're right. But, you know, in the context, you realize it's not a disease. Yes, what about this one? Free on Saturday? Do you give up? I don't know.
I don't know.
Free on Saturday? I don't know. But it's read, I don't know, because it's easier than IDK. I don't know. Right. Do you want another one? This is very easy.
Yeah,
won't you come with me?
Please.
Please. And it's read please, not PLZ or PLS. Please. Won't you come with me, please? Right. What about this one?
Yes.
John, help.
I know this one. On my way.
You know this one? Yes.
On my way.
John,
I'm coming.
Yes. My car wouldn't start. Okay, relax. On my way, meaning I'm on my way. I'm coming. And it's read on my way.
Definitely easier to write. Okay, relax, coming. It's easier.
Yeah, probably. But yes, it's used OMW, but it's not read OMW, it's read on my way. On my way. Yes. What about this one? Thanks a lot.
I owe you.
Exactly. I owe you.
I'm in debt to you.
Exactly the same pronunciation of I owe you, which means ti devo qualcosa. I'm in debt with you. And it's read I owe you because it's exactly the same pronunciation. I owe you. It's also a means of payment, a legal means of payment. If you lend, I don't know, 1,000 euros to someone and you want a receipt, he can write you a I owe you. A piece of paper with I owe you 1,000 pounds with a signature, and it's legal. It's yes, accepted in court.
In Italy?
È un pagherò. In italiano si chiama pagherò.
Is that legal without any, formal part? Just a piece of paper with the right?
Yes, just a piece of paper with a signature. It's legal. Yes.
Yes, yes. In Italy we say riconoscimento di debito.
Sì, penso che si chiami pagherò, un pagherò.
Sì, pagherò è più una vecchia tratta, una cambiale.
Okay.
Mentre in termine tecnico si usa riconoscimento di debito.
But just for a piece of paper, any piece of paper?
Any piece of paper with the words I owe you, whatever it is, 1,000 euros, and the signature.
I suppose
the signature is important.
Date about the signature, a date, because without a date is nonsense in Italy.
I don't think the date is necessary to make it valid. I think it's, of course, it would be better, but I don't think it's how can you call it, an obligation.
I think it's an obligation in Italy because as when you go in with your will, testamento.
Yes, for the will, yes, because you needed to know when it was, if there's something else afterwards.
Yes. If I pay you with the check, okay, I give you my money that I owe you, and there is a pagherò without a date. You say, no, you still owe me something. No, if there is no date, it's very.
No, because the idea is that when you give the money back, you get the piece of paper back, and you throw it away,
But we are Italian.
Okay, all right. But anyway, it's not so much used nowadays, but it used to be used a lot in the past. I owe you as a receipt, a recognition that you owe something to somebody. Yeah, but anyway, it's still used as a way to say, I owe you a favor. Yes. I'm in debt with you. Okay. So anyway, I owe you. Right. What about this one?
I know this one.
Yes.
Famous.
It's exactly what I was doing when I was correcting my test.
Laugh.
I was doing a lot.
Laugh out loud.
Out loud.
Laugh or laughing out loud. I'm the best teacher in the world. Ha ha ha. That's the idea. Laughing or laugh out loud. And there's also another possibility, which is ROTFL, rolling over the floor laughing.
I would do the second one with the second part of the tests. I'm going to correct.
Probably laughing or maybe crying.
No, I don't cry, you see, Maria Pia. I laugh because crying is bad for me.
You're right. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Could it be lots of love?
I don't think so.
Not in this case anyway, but
yeah, yes. I don't think so. Let's check though. Laughing out loud.
And write down the opposite. Acronym for lot of loves. Let's see if there is.
Okay.
Chara, chara, chara.
Lots of love.
No, yes.
No, c'è quella là, guarda.
Can be both.
Laughing out loud.
Yes,
Chiara.
it can be both. Laughing or laugh out loud or lots of love. Yes.
Yes,
You're right.
I would use the last one for my students.
Which one?
Lots of luck. You need
Lots of luck.
Little old
But,
lady.
yes, I've always heard it as lol, laugh out loud, but maybe it can also be lots of love.
And
yes.
I would also say this little old lady, this is me, this little old lady is laughing out loud and you need a lot of luck.
Yes.
Not lol.
Exactly. And anyway, it's read lol, lol,
Yes.
as a word, not LOL, lol.
In the social, it's very common to read lol like laugh out loud.
Exactly, laugh out. I thought laugh out loud when I wrote
it's very common.
Yes, it's they are all very common because yes, they are all what I could think of, so it means that they must be very common. Anyway, well, you know, that's a hard thing to say. For example, our teacher is really stupid. Well, you know, it's a hard thing to say, in my opinion. And it's read, in my opinion. Even if it's longer than IMO, it's already read, in my opinion. Well, you know, in my opinion, that's a hard thing to say. You shouldn't say that.
Yes, but anyway, when you read an acronym, in your mind, you do the
yes, in your mind, you normally read it, how can I say?
What's the verb? Decifrare, decipher? Do you decipher?
Yeah.
Yes, of course you do it. You don't think, you think the word,
yes,
the word.
Yes. But in English, they often pronounce only the you know, the letters, and yeah.
Yes, but
yes.
Write it.
Here, for example, I wouldn't read laugh out loud. I would read lol.
Yes, but
yes, in your mind, you know that it means laugh out loud, but nevertheless, you wouldn't read laugh out loud. You would read lol.
Yes, but if you think about that the ones we have seen up to now, there are not many that you use as acronyms when you speak. The majority you just write.
Majority are read, yes. The majority are read in full, yes.
No,
it's just please.
Just a few that you use.
Just a few, yes, just a few, exactly. Yes. Anyway, I have put the reading as well. Lal, ewo, even as up, it's often read as soon as possible. So anyway, and that's read, in my opinion. Next one. I've lost my passport.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What can you do now? Oh my God, it's normally read, oh my God, but it's becoming more and more, how can I say, correct, not to say the word God, because it can be seen as an offense by some religious people.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, or OMG. Personally, when I read it, oh my God. But it's becoming more, how can I say, correct?
Politically correct.
Politically correct.
Correct.
To read it, OMG, oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Because oh my God can be considered a bad word for some religious people.
You cannot say OMG because that's a genetically modified organism, okay?
You're right. But again, in the context, you know, you understand that it's not OMG. Yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh. Oh my God, oh my goodness. I say, oh my God, all the time, but
me too.
Yes, I know, but you know, it's become less accepted than it used to be, because
yes, but sorry, Imo, I don't care. Imo, I don't care.
IDC, I don't care. I don't mind. Yes, it's yeah. It's like, say, a black person instead of a whatever it is. It's not considered politically correct. I keep saying he's a black person, and I don't mean anything bad. It's just you know, a way of talking to me. But yeah. Anyway, the party, you know this. The party is on Saturday night at 7. RSVP by Tuesday evening. Sorry.
It's French. Répondez s'il vous plaît, that's French.
Yes, it's French. You're right. It's French, but it's very much used in English. It stands for Répondez s'il vous plaît. It's French, but it's very much used in English. Yes, and it's read RSVP, because they probably don't know the meaning of it, or they can't say Répondez s'il vous plaît. So it's read RSVP. But yes, it's French, but it's very much used in English.
Also in Italian, it's very much used when you receive an official.
Yeah, probably yes. Also in Italian as well.
Weddings, so important events. Exactly. They have the RSVP.
Yeah, exactly. Also in Italian. Yeah, right. I don't know why this is in a different character. Okay, let's go on. What about this one? How did it go last night? Sorry, working now, TTYL.
Text you later, something like that.
Yes, talk to you later.
Okay.
Talk to you later. And it's read TTYL or talk to you later. Both ways.
TTYL.
Talk to you later. Yes. Sorry, what was the question, Adriana?
No, it was just funny because for us, I mean, for us foreigners, the spelling with, you know, the acronyms is harder than the whole sentence.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah,
sometimes
for me, it's definitely harder to go in with my stuck in tongue to say talk to you later. It's much easier.
Yes, you can really talk to you later, or TTYL. Both the systems are used.
I got stuck with TTYL. I get stuck with that.
Yeah, okay, talk to you later. But you know, these are mainly used when you write, especially text messages, because you tend to shorten, you know, the forms. Okay, what about this one? I heard that she won 1,000 pounds, sorry, euros. That's a bad word, to be honest.
I was thinking about that, but I say, no, she wouldn't write that.
Yes.
Yes, she would.
I'm able of everything. What the fuck?
You're streaming.
I'm on streaming, okay. Let's say WTF. WTF.
I was thinking, no, it can't be that.
I know, but it's used a lot, you know. It's used a lot.
I will teach that to my students tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe this would, you know.
Definitely, they will remember that forever.
WTF. That was the first time she played. Era la prima volta che giocava e ha vinto 1.000 euro. Anyway, this is also very much used. This has been a hard week, but TGIF. TGIF.
Thanks God it's Friday.
Exactly.
Is that?
Yes,
Thanks God.
today.
Oh my God, thanks God it's Friday.
Thanks God it's Friday.
Sad by the ones who don't work on Saturday, okay?
Yeah, I know, but normally they don't work on Saturday. They get paid on Friday, so thanks God it's Friday. TGIF. It's a very common expression, you know. Anyway, And this is...
That's Chinese. Chinese?
No, it's teenagers' language. For example, you dial, how did it go last night? And there's the mother in the room.
Can't talk
now.
Mother,
over shoulder. Can't talk now, mother over shoulder. Non posso parlare adesso, c'è mia madre. Mom over shoulder. Mi dà proprio l'idea del mom over shoulder or parent over shoulder, POS. Can't talk now, mom over shoulder. Non posso parlare adesso, c'è mia madre nella stanza. That's the idea. This is very common. Yes, okay.
I use this one. I use it myself. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thanks. Please send everything by Friday EOB.
Oh my God.
End of business. So it means that if the office closes at midday, you have to send everything by midday. If it closes at 7 p.m., you have to send everything by 7 p.m. Anyway, send everything by Friday, end of business, before the closing of the business. That's the idea. It's also used in how can I say, commercial trades and things. Please send everything by Friday EOB, end of business. And then BR for best regards, FYEO for your eyes only, FAO for your attention only, IME in my experience, before. They play a lot with the letters which have the same sound of the words. So for example, see you later. Dove R sta per, a volte R sta per R. Q. Do you know why the petrol station is called the Q8? Because that petrol comes from Q8. And so they called it Q8. And you know why the band is called U2? Because it stands for you too, meaning you take part in the show too. You sing along too. That's the idea. Or messages like see you for dinner. They play a lot with the S for, with the C for see, U for you, 2 for 2, 4 instead of 4, R instead of R, these kind of things. They really play a lot with it. So, how did it go? Did you find it interesting?
Yes, very interesting.
Very interesting. Will you send us your?
Yes,
this?
I will as usual.
Thank you.
I will. Yes, I will.
As a teacher, as a normal user of WhatsApp, and I appreciate because it's shorter, but as a teacher, I have a question. Will they be able to write a piece of correct speech in the future?
Exactly. Getting used to shortening everything, even nowadays, they can't write a correct sentence in Italian or in English, without making mistakes. The more they use the text messages and the shortened forms, the more difficult it will become for them to be, correct in a complete sentence in any language. I know, but.
Yes, because you see, when I was ending my trial year, and I was shown a research made in America. I don't remember in which states, some states in America, showing that when they switched to multiple choice and short answers only and not written test, the ability to write has decreased a lot in students. Okay, maybe they have, because they say, okay, they are more competent in other things, but I think that writing correctly is a competence, and we are doing something.
And it's very important because it kind of influences how you think as well.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And yes, people nowadays tend to think in the immediate, you know, straight away and without a proper elaboration of thoughts and so on. And this is not good. I know. But I wanted something which we don't normally learn at school and which was used. And so that's what I came out with. So I'm sorry for this, but yes, you're right. Yes.
No, but I really appreciate it, because I think I will mark my test with that. OMG, with a sad face under it. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes. Anyway, so then after having thought about these acronyms, I've thought about a couple of situations which are very common things we do every day, and nevertheless, when we are taught about routines and so on, we don't take these, these actions into account. So I thought, let's have a look at them. I'm sure you would know, you know most of the words and verbs, but just have a look at them and see. So the first one is, how can I go down? What's happening? Maybe Pier Francesco on the phone. Yeah. Okay. First picture. What's she doing?
She's laying the table.
Okay, she's laying the table. Right. She's laying the table. To lay is an irregular verb. It goes laid, laid. And it means stendere qualcosa, in questo caso apparecchiare la tavola. But be careful. When I was writing this, I thought, be careful not to mistake it with, sorry. Okay, no, okay. Another possibility is she's setting the table. Set is again irregular to set, which is the same meaning, only to lay the table means to put the tablecloth, the plates, the cutlery, and so on. While setting the table means to make it very nice with the decorations, maybe put some food, bread basket, or wine and water, these kind of things, you know. And in case she's sparecchiando la tavola, she's clearing the table. Okay, so she's laying the table is the most correct answer. But another answer could be she's setting the table, because there are decorations, you see. Or you might imagine she was clearing the table, not really, but you know, that's the opposite. She's clearing the table. Okay, when I was writing to lay, laid, laid, I got a flash and I said, what's laying? And yes, be careful. Do not mix it. Do not mistake it for to lie, lay, laying, which means sdraiarsi, mettersi sulla schiena, sdraiarsi. Okay, for example, lie on your back and look at the night sky. Albert Einstein said, in difficulty lies opportunity. Because lies means, okay, means sdraiarsi, ma anche essere, trovarsi, come si può dire in italiano? Sì, trovarsi. So in difficulty lies opportunity. Beneath his cynicism lies a romantic heart. That village lies beyond the border. E ci siete?
Yes.
Ah, ok.
Yes.
Perché non vi vedo, per un attimo non vi vedevo più. Ok. And be careful, because lie, usually when you add ing, you add ing, and that's all. Ski, skiing with a double I, no problems. But in this case, when you add ing, it becomes line with a Y. So he's lying on his back and looking at the stars, for example. Okay? And to lie with someone means andare a letto con qualcuno. Have you lain with him? Ci sei andata a letto? Okay. And there's another verb. When I was writing to lie, lay, lain, I thought that there's another verb to lie, which is a regular verb, and it means mentire. And it's a regular, so to lie, lied, lied. Da cui deriva liar, bugiardo. Okay, but we don't really need all this. What we need is
just a question, because I knew about lie with a way, but what about when you do the ing form with the verb lie, mentire?
Normal. He's like.
I think it's the same as lie, giacere.
Yes, yes, I think it's the same. Okay, let me check. Let me check. You're right. Yes. Yes. Lying to me. Yes, with a Y and ing.
You trust it?
Shouldn't I?
No, because sometimes it's not correct. The Google Translator is not.
Okay, what can I look?
No. Normally I use. Okay, we can trust it. Very common, but I do not always trust it. Sometimes I use word reference, which is definitely better. I'm lying. Are you lying? No, it's not. Okay.
To lie, no, but this is to lie, lay, laying. We don't want this one. We don't want this one. We want the other one. Okay.
Okay. We will trust it. Is it? The question was: is it irregular the same way? Yes, it is.
Yes, in this case it is. Yes, I think so. Yeah. I'll check anyway and let you know.
I can check on a dictionary, because it's very easy.
Yeah, but yes, because normally you simply add ing. For example, if you take the verb to ski, she's skiing, you know, yes. Even if there's a Y, you simply add ing. But in this case, no, the I becomes Y, lying. Anyway, but we don't need all this. All we need is the first part. She's laying the table. But while writing this, you know, I start thinking, lay, laid, laid. What about laying? And so, you know, I asked myself.
Those are tricky words. Tricky words.
Yes, they're quite, yes. Yeah. Anyway, and what does she need? What does she need? Okay, do you want to know? You probably know most of these words, but just in case, she needs a tablecloth, ovvero la tovaglia, the cutlery, le posate, the glasses, wine glasses and water glasses. If you want to call them all together, the glassware. And then the plates or dishes, but personally, I prefer plates. And there are different kinds of plates. There are the soup plates to eat the soup. quei piatti fondi per mangiare la minestra, soup plates. Side plates sono i piattini che si mette di fianco per mettere per esempio il pane, oppure che ne so io, quando si mangia, when you eat a fish, you know, for the parts you don't eat, these kind of things, there are side plates. Then there are the small plates which are used under the cups, which are called the saucers. So cups and saucers, tazze e i piattini sotto tazza, diciamo, or dessert saucers, i piattini da dessert. Vabbè, stoviglie si può anche dire crockery, but personally I would use cutlery. Poi ci sono i tovagliolini, which are called, do you know, napkins, or since napkin is also the baby napkin, l'assorbente per i bambini, come si chiama?
Bavaglino?
No, è proprio quello che si mette intorno al culetto, in caso faccia la cacca.
Il pannolino?
Il pannolino, grazie. Siccome napkin è anche una parola per pannolino, allora nei ristoranti un po' così usano serviette alla francese, serviette. But normally speaking napkins. Napkins o serviette. Poi qui c'era questo runner, questa parte, questo diciamo, non so come dire, tablecloth.
Si chiama la corsia in italiano, è una roba.
Ecco, la corsia. Brava, allora aspetta che lo scrivo in italiano perché non sapevo come si diceva in italiano.
Corsia.
Yes. If it were in the center, it would have been a centerpiece. Un centrino, come si chiama?
Centro tavola.
Centro tavola. Centro tavola, yes. Then there could be, there aren't here, but there could be name holders, il segnaposto. Questo holders mi ha fatto venire in mente che ci sono anche le pen holders, le presine che non c'entrano niente con la tavola, però già che c'ero ho messo anche questa. Pen holders sono le presine. If you needed to take out, I don't know, a pen from the oven, for example, you don't want to risk to be burnt, so you use the pen holders, le presine. Poi ho pensato, ok, this is a dinner table, but what about, for example, a breakfast table? For breakfast...
Sorry, one question.
Yes.
About the different meanings of plates and dishes.
Yes.
Because they are not exactly synonyms.
No, but no. Dishes vuol dire più piatti nel senso di...
When I lay the table, I normally say put the plates, not put the dishes.
Yes, actually, I would say put the plates, but then I checked and you can say both. So that's why I wrote both. And as a matter of fact, if you think it's a dishwasher and to wash the dishes. So I was given also this translation for piatti, and I checked and it's acceptable. So that's why I wrote both. Personally, I would call them plates. Io li chiamerei plates.
Yeah, me too.
Però ho trovato che si può dire anche dishes. Okay. E infatti c'è la dishwasher, la lavastoviglie, quindi dishes non è solo piatti nel senso di cibo presentato in un certo modo.
Portata.
È anche proprio sportate, esatto, è anche proprio il piatto. Infatti, però io personalmente li chiamerei plates, come chiamerei cutlery, non crockery. Quando ho trovato crockery ho detto crockery, mai sentita io crockery. Io direi cutlery, però. Ok, so anyway, segnaposto, name holders. E questo holders mi ha fatto venire in mente che ci sono le pen holders, le presine per prendere come si chiamano, le pentole. Breakfast, you don't normally lay the tablecloth. You simply put out a placemat or a table mat, una tovaglietta. Okay. Then there can be a bread basket, the coasters, I sottobicchieri, the coasters. We can't see them here, but you can put coasters and glasses. And I don't know, anything else you can think of? C'è qualcos'altro che vi viene in mente? So, for example, yeah. Okay, so for example, let's imagine that Adriana asks somebody to please lay the table, per favore di apparecchiare la tavola per tutti noi, e questo qui che ospite, who's her guest in her house, doesn't know where the things are, non sa dove sono le cose, allora gli chiede dove sono I piatti, dove sono I coltelli, dove sono... Okay, so Adriana, your choice.
Sorry, I didn't. Shall I ask someone to lay the table?
We are all at your house.
Okay. Oh my God, I've got a monolocale, Maria Pia.
Doesn't matter. We've all been invited. And yes, and you ask someone to lay the table, and this someone doesn't know where the things are. So he keeps asking, where is this? Where is that? Have you got this? Have you got that? So, okay, it's your choice. Who do you want to talk?
Okay. I'm asking Pier Francesco. Pier Francesco, I'm not very patient, okay? So just ask twice, because then I will be, okay, I'm not your babysitter, help yourself.
Okay, better change house. Maybe Adriana is not the right person to have dinner with. Anyway, yes, sorry.
Yes. Okay, sorry, Pier Francesco, would you mind laying the table, please?
Oh, I am so lazy, and but certainly I will do a very fast job. And,
okay, Pier Francesco, you can ask for help to somebody else.
Oh, so of course. Okay, so Ivo,
all by myself.
I'm watching you very sitting comfortable. Why don't you give me a hand on leaning up the
laying at the table?
Setting up the table. Yes.
I can help you in finding a corkscrew, because we have to open a bottle.
Yeah. Exactly. Corkscrew, yes, to open a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good thing.
But what do you need to lay the table? Ask Adriana.
Adriana, should I can I know where the say the
cut it short.
Cups?
Where are the tablecloth?
Sorry?
Where's the tablecloth, for example? Dov'è la tovaglia?
Yes, the table cloth.
Yes.
In the first drawer, in the next to the television.
Wow.
Okay.
Ivo, lui mette la tovaglia, tu cosa ci metti?
I can prepare napkins.
They are together with the tablecloth.
Barbara, what do you want to put on the table?
Table. Shall I put in a tablecloth, or is there already a table?
Already done. Pier Francesco has the tablecloth. Okay. And Ivo the napkins.
Dishes.
Okay, plates or dishes.
Silver cutlery. And
then one thing at a time. Wait a second.
Okay. I am very stylish.
Yes. That's a luxury table.
Yeah.
Okay, Adriana.
I didn't understand what she was asking for.
Dishes.
Okay.
Silver cutlery.
Okay. Okay. Dishes in the cupboard, in the kitchen, on the right, opposite the fridge. And I'm sorry, I haven't got a silver cutlery. I think we should use the ordinary one.
Yeah.
Who is it?
That's you, Barbara. Okay, so where are the ordinary cutlery?
Well, they're in the kitchen, of course.
In the kitchen.
I usually use ordinary cutlery, but this table, the table in the picture was ready for a very elegant dinner.
Yes, luxury dinner.
Yeah, luxury.
Yes. It's a great occasion. We're all together.
So I would say, sorry, Barbara, can you lend me your cutlery?
Oh, yes.
Bring your own. Bring your own. BYO.
I can rent it. Okay? I can rent it.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
How much? Oh, bring. Sorry, bring. Yes, so bring your own. BYO is also used. Okay, when I went to Australia, in the camping sites, there were often signs saying. Barbecue tonight, bring your own, which meant that they were going to have a big barbecue with everybody who wanted to join. But of course, everybody had to take their own things, their own food. And it was very funny because then, of course, you tasted the other people's food and you gave away some of yours, and it was very, friendly, very, very nice. But that's another acronym: barbecue, BBQ tonight. Bring your own, portatevi la vostra roba.
I would say, if you come to my house, bring your own chair.
Exactly.
It's not a joke. When my friends come, I always say that if you want to sit down, bring your own chair.
Yes, or bring your own cushion. I would sit on the floor. Yes, so bring your own. BYO, bring your own. A BBQ barbecue.
Yeah,
those are also very much used acronyms.
It's on the sauce. When you buy little bottles of sauce, it's written barbecue sauce.
Yes, it's very common. Just a second, give me a second. I'm listening to you. Go on. Sorry, I needed a hanky. So we've got the tablecloth, the napkins, the cutlery, the plates, Barbara, you didn't ask what plates we need. Non si sa se ha fatto un primo, un secondo.
What plate do we need?
We need how do you say flat plates? I don't remember, sorry.
Ok, soup plates sono I piatti per fondi, diciamo. Plates sono quelli normali.
Ordinary plates and side plates.
Side plates. For example, vegetables or whatever.
Yeah.
Butter. Yeah.
That's very British and very northern, I would say, because we in Italy don't have the butter on the little plate.
No. You're right, but they do use the side plates a lot. Ma loro si usano molto I side plates. Yeah. Yes, and then there are the dessert plates as well.
We also need the glasses, eh?
Yes, she asked for the glassware.
I didn't hear about that, the glassware. So the glasses are in the other cupboard over the cooker.
Okay, over the cooker, right?
So you know how my kitchen. No, you know how my kitchen is.
Anyway, yes. So what else do we need, Pier Francesco?
I think we need a jar.
Yes, why not? Water jar.
And a good bottle of wine.
Of course. We already have the corkscrew. Cork.
Some bread.
Abbiamo già l'apribottiglie.
Yes.
Bread.
Some bread, yes. That's very Italian.
Yes.
Anyway. Right. Okay. Do we need the coasters?
No, because I normally use easy tablecloth. So if I use the linen,
Elegant linen,
you know how to say, one completely white, yes, I would ask you to put the glasses on a coaster, but not for an ordinary dinner.
Every day, not for everyday tablecloths. Yes, exactly. Yes. And that's very Italian, because I would say beer, and he said wine, of course. Right. Okay, so let's move on. Shall we move on? Is it okay if we move on? Dobbiamo andare avanti? Basta con la tavola, l'abbiamo preparata, basta. Okay.
Starving now.
You're starving now, yes. Let's change topic. What are they doing?
Uploading the washing machine.
Okay, uploading the washing machine.
Upload.
Or
Loading.
Just
loading the washing machine, or doing the laundry.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
doing the laundry.
Doing the laundry. I'm doing the laundry. They are doing the laundry. And what do they need? I have put a few words, but of course you can add others. Dirty linen, of course, and clothes. Ovviamente le robe sporche, i vestiti e la biancheria sporca. A laundry basket, washing powder or liquid detergent, or Tide Pods. Tide Pods sono quelli in capsule, in sacchettini che butti direttamente dentro l'oblò. Softener.
Me and Ivo, we are real expert about this.
Sorry, Ivo? Why?
No.
Me and Ivo, I think I don't know about Ivo, but I think me and Ivo, we are real expert in this
for me,
argument.
Don't you have to do the laundry?
Only twice a year.
Twice a year.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maria Pia, answer lol.
Lol, exactly. Lol. Huh. Vabbè. All right. I should have put some men in here. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
You know, that's a stereotype. Exactly what I showed my students.
You know what, Adriana? I simply looked for pictures
but
on Google Images, and this is what I found, that there were no pictures of men doing the laundry. So I could...
point, you see, the stereotype, it's not you, it's them.
I know.
Yeah. You have to pay for having a picture with men.
There's the other, the next one is with a man. Anyway, so we need the dirty linen clothes, a laundry basket, washing powder, se è in polvere, oppure liquid detergente, se è quello liquido, oppure Tide Pods, se sono le capsulette, sacchettini, come cavolo si chiamano. Poi softener, or conditioner, ma conditioner è più balsamo per i capelli, però a volte usano anche in questo caso per ammorbidente, softener. Then you have to set the programs with the setting handle, poi devi scegliere il programma con la manopola. And you might only need the spin dryer, la centrifuga, or a gentle cycle, o un lavaggio delicato. Okay? So there's a hard cycle, a gentle cycle, the spin dryer among the main programs, the setting handle, la manopola per mettere I programmi. I couldn't think of any other word. Do you?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes.
But I don't know that in English. Also, apart from the setting handle, I also have a button to select the speed,
eco-washing.
The speed of the spin dryer.
Ah, yes.
I can select 1,200. The spin, I don't know the spin speed, but I can do that. 1,200, 1,800.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Let's see if a spin speed exists.
And also I can select the delay time.
Oh, yes, that's delayed. You're right. It's simply delayed. Yes. To postpone.
And also the temperature.
Yeah. The temperature. Okay, right. The temperature. And yes, whether to postpone the washing or not. Come si chiama in italiano?
Il timer.
Velocità.
La velocità.
La velocità.
La velocità viene speed.
E provo a mettere try velocità della centrifuga. I don't know if it yes, but it's much spin speed.
Spin speed, yes. Spin speed, yes.
If it is correct.
If yes, because they might simply translate the two words. Yes. You're right. È come faccio, magari come fanno a volte, come faccio io, che traduco semplicemente.
No, come fanno i nostri alunni.
Sì, hai ragione. Ma penso che però potrebbe essere 6.
Can be the spin speed.
Yes. I'll check.
Okay, and thinking about our dinner and Ivo's wine, maybe we need something to remove the macchie.
Spots, the spots.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Spot cleaner.
A whitener.
A whitener, okay. A whitener.
No, qui stai scrivendo. This is about the
laundry. It's about the laundry.
Ah, it's about the laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Our tablecloth was very dirty for us. We need the whitener. Yes. Ok, come si chiama in italiano?
Sbiancante.
Oh sì, ok, ma non si chiama
smacchiatore.
Smacchiatore.
And the whitener can be used only with dark colors?
The whitener, oh no, whitener can be put
Candeggina.
No, secondo me candeggina è un'altra.
Candeggina è bleach.
Esatto.
Biancante.
Candeggina è bleach.
Bleach.
No, aspetta, forse con la A?
Yeah.
Sì.
Con la A. Scusa. A whitener è quello che metti, you put it inside.
The one with oxygen.
Yes, exactly. Active oxygen, exactly. Yes. Those kind of things, exactly. Beach, candeggina. Okay, what else?
I sometimes use, but I don't know really this word in English. I sometimes use, they are little pieces of paper. They can catch colors to avoid messing up the
right. What are they called?
I don't know, no idea in English. I foglietti
and in Italian?
Foglietti a chiappacolore, but I have no idea in English.
Non penso che esistano.
It's probably
color catcher
leaflet, ma di nuovo vedi ha tradotto letteralmente le singole parole.
In this case can be a color catcher.
Yeah. Let's say it's a color catcher. I would have said color catcher, but again, who knows? Okay, anyway, what I mainly wanted is doing the laundry, laundry basket, washing powder, or liquid detergent, softener, setting the programs, the setting handle, you know, these kind of things. Right.
You can also use a bag to protect the clothes.
Yes.
So a net bag.
Bag, yes. Una borsa protettiva, come si chiama in italiano? Yes.
Boh, forse anyway, più sacchetto protettivo, o retina anche magari. Quella per l'intimo, insomma.
Sì. Right. Okay. All right.
Biological program.
You mean bio?
Eco, maybe eco.
Ecological.
Oh yes, there are the eco programs. Ci sono i programmi ecologici, quelli che fanno risparmiare acqua. Yes. Boh, non so come si chiamano in italiano. Ma vabbè, insomma, chiamiamoli così, è bella finita. Right. Okay, so anyway, doing the laundry, and these are the main things. What's he doing?
Oh. Yes.
See, I found a man doing this.
I hate it.
Why do you hate me?
I hate it.
Oh, you hate it? Oh, me too. I hate all house works.
But
he's
yes, to
hanging
be honest,
out.
Laundry, I hate it.
To be honest, my wife always asked me to do that. So.
Does it? Hangs out the laundry.
No, not my wife does, but she asked me to do it.
Oh, you do it.
To be
honest,
I always do that. So.
Oh, you hang out the laundry.
Few things, but
yeah. So you see, Pier Francesco, now you know what you're doing in English as well. You're hanging out the laundry.
Hanging out the laundry.
Hang out. Stendere la biancheria. And what does he need?
Pegs. Horrible pegs.
Sorry?
Yes,
clothespins or pegs. You're right.
Clothespins.
Clothespins or clothespins. Le mollette. Right. They can be wooden or plastic, pins or pegs. Yes, you're right. They can be pegs. Clothespins or clothespins. Ma non capisco perché clothes rimanga plurale, perché quando si combina funziona da aggettivo.
Because clothes in English is different. A cloth singular è uno straccio, okay? So it should be clothes. It should be clothes to avoid mistaking it with clothes.
Okay.
This is a different word.
So like this.
But this is not correct because clothes in the singular is a different word.
Yes, okay, that's why. Because normally when a noun works as an adjective, he doesn't make the plural because adjectives do not have the plural form. So for example, you have a toothbrush, not a teeth brush, even if you don't brush only one tooth, but all the teeth, but nevertheless, it's called toothbrush.
It's very useful for me to how to say mollette clothes.
Pegs or
in
pins.
English, because we are playing all'aperto. How do you say?
Outside.
Yeah, and I always ask my students to bring clothes pins to fix the music. The scores, because with the wind they flow away.
Yes, so. Otherwise, yes, they are blown away by the wind. Yes,
I always remember them.
Okay, clothespins or clothes pegs, right? Then you need, this is a drying rag, but can be a drying line.
Yes.
E poi non mi è venuto in mente niente altro.
Wind.
Of course, wind.
Sun.
Yes. Sun, possibly.
A balcony maybe, a garden.
Balcony or a garden, yes. Or even, well, you can hang the clothes inside if you have a drying rag or something inside. But anyway.
I have something easier. I have a dryer.
All right, lucky you. Yes, in Britain, most of the families, I would say, have a dryer. Yes, but not in Italy. But in Britain, yes, most of them would have a dryer. Yeah. Sì, hanno l'asciugatrice generalmente, è vero. But nevertheless, it may happen that you need to hang out something.
Oh yes,
so,
very often.
Hang out the laundry with the cloth pins or cloth pegs, yes, on the rag, on the drying rag or the drying line. Yes. Okay, shall we go on?
Maria Pia, ma hang out is like impiccato?
Sì.
Is the same verb?
È vero, è come impiccare. È vero, impicchi.
Cioè impicchiamo il bucato, insomma.
Esatto, sta impiccando il bucato, è vero.
Ok.
Sì,
Because
sì.
there is a game when you have
The hanging man.
The hanging man.
The hanging man. You have to, yes, guess the word.
They guess the word with
yes.
Some letters.
Yes,
okay.
by guessing the letters.
Okay, so the same verb. Okay,
the same word, yes.
Mm.
It's the same verb. Hang out. Appender fuori sarebbe, appender fuori. Yes. Right. So, next one. Okay, what are they doing? Stanno facendo merenda?
Having a snack.
Questo, sì.
Having a snack.
Yeah.
And what do they need? They need a lunch box, anche se non è lunch, è snack, però comunque si chiama lunch box.
Mm-hmm.
They need sandwiches, fruits, drinks, I don't know. Ma comunque, they're having a snack, stanno facendo merenda with their lunch boxes, con le loro, come si chiamano in italiano?
Cestini.
Cestini, bravo. Right. What about this one? What's she doing?
Kissing good night. Kissing good night.
Ok, kissing her daughter good night, ma la mia idea era la sta mettendo a letto oppure le sta rimboccando le coperte.
Ah, ok.
Or she is waking her up.
Ah, yes.
Ah, do you think she's waking her up? Maybe.
Can be.
Yes, it can be. Okay, but anyway, she's tucking in her daughter, or she's tucking her daughter in. Tutte e due sono possibili.
What is it?
E sta rimboccando le coperte.
Okay, tucking.
Le sta rimboccando le coperte fondamentalmente. Oppure she's putting her daughter to bed. Sta mettendo a letto sua figlia. Supponiamo che sia sua figlia, insomma. And what does she need? Allora, cosa ci serve per andare a letto? Ta-da!
Pigiama.
Or a blanket.
Yes, pigiama. A bedtime story. A comforter, che sarebbe un piumino.
I wouldn't say comfort, I would say duvet.
Ah, duvet, giusto, anche duvet, hai ragione. Duvet, yeah. Piumino. Blanket, se volete una sorry?
I think it's without the O. Let's check the spelling. Not sure, okay. Not sure anyway.
You're right, yes. Duvet, it's yes. Because when I put the O, it gave me, sorry, it gave me wrong. See, duvet, comforter, bedding, iron. Duvet, yes. You're right, sorry. because it's clearly of a French origin, and so I didn't know. Sorry. Duvet, yes, il piumino, or blanket, se è solo una coperta. If it's un piumino d'oca, a goose feather, o goose feather comforter o duvet, ma goose feather già basta perché è già sottinteso, è un piumino d'oca. Pillow, a teddy bear. The sheets, le lenzuola. A pillowcase, la federa. And I don't know what else.
Maybe a light for the night.
Night light.
Night
yes,
light.
A night light to reassure the daughter.
A lullaby.
Come?
Lullaby.
A lullaby. Oh yes.
Lullaby.
A lullaby. No, come si chiama? Aspetta, cosa ho sbagliato?
This one.
Ah, questa. No.
Yes.
Sì, questa.
Yes.
Lullaby, come si chiama? Una ninna nanna, diciamo. Yes. Okay. Right. So, Ivo, no, chi è che non ha ancora parlato? Aspetta un attimo. Marina, ciao Marina, ben arrivata. Welcome Marina. Marina, can you ask a few questions to anyone? Eliana, do you have any sons or daughters? Do you have any children?
I've got a son.
Okay. Marina, ask Eliana about her son. How she puts him to bed and these kind of things. Marina, ci sei? No, Marina forse non c'è. Allora, chi manca? Antonella. Antonella, can you ask a few questions to Eliana about how she puts her son to bed?
Okay. Eliana, what do you do when you tuck your son to put your son to bed, or tuck your son in?
Tuck him in.
First,
okay, so now I only have to shout. Go to bed! Because now he's 14 years old.
14.
14.
Oh, 14.
And I have
when he was young.
But when he was a child, he needed his teddy bear. Yes, and the night light, his blue night light, and I used to
tell him a bad night story.
Yes.
Bedtime story.
Yes.
Read him a bedtime story.
Yes. And come si diceva rimboccare le coperte?
Tuck him in.
Tucking him.
Yes, I used to tuck him in.
To tuck in him.
Yes.
Tuck him in. Okay.
Yeah, to tuck. Yes, I used to tuck him in. To tuck in somebody means rimboccargli le coperte.
Okay.
Do you
use the goose feather?
Oddio, non mi ricordo più cos'è il goose feather.
Il piumino d'oca.
During the
No, he uses a piumino
duvet. A duvet.
Yes, he used a duvet.
Right.
And do you use colored sheets or white sheets?
Colored, usually blue sheets, they are his favorite ships.
Yes, with the ocean.
One.
With the ocean.
Yes, of course, with the ocean. When he was a child, he always asked me to put his cars ships, the movie Cars.
Ah, okay, yes, yes, with the image of the movie.
Yes, with the image of the
movie Cars. Yes, what was the title of that movie? Yes,
Cars.
Crazy Cars.
Crazy
maybe
Cars,
only
maybe,
Cars. Yes.
Only Cars. Only Cars.
It's a
maybe
Disney
only
movie.
Cars.
It's
maybe
one of my favorite ones.
Really?
It's really funny. Come on, Maria Pia, have you seen it?
I'm not sure I saw it, to be honest. I can't remember it. Maybe I did.
You should see, because you see, sorry, it is not in the theme, but it's really nice because you see the way they see Italian cars from the American point of view. Look,
really?
Ferrari. He is a Ferrari. That's really nice. I love it.
Yeah, I normally love Walt Disney movies, but I don't think I've seen this one. I can't remember having watched this one.
But it is not by Disney. I think it is a
Walt
Pixar.
Disney?
Pixar, not Disney.
Pixar.
Yes, maybe it's Pixar. Yes.
Pixar, maybe, yeah.
All the family knew all the words, the sentences, the questions. We saw it a lot of times.
Oh.
Again and again and again.
La Pixar è stata comprata da Disney? Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
My daughter says Disney, Pixar is Disney with a different name. Okay. It's been bought by Disney.
Okay, okay.
The old question.
Anche la National Geographic.
Okay. Yes.
Tutto Disney.
Yeah.
Marvel. Oh my God, I didn't know. Anyway, sorry.
The question is always the same. Wanna merge? Do you want to merge? Asking from one big company to another big company. Wanna merge? Yes. Do you want to merge, founders?
Yes. Yes. Especially a big company to a smaller one. Do you want to merge or do you want to go bankrupt? Anyway, shall we go on with the other, because we only have 10 minutes left. So after having put someone to bed, what else? Okay, what's she doing? What's she doing?
Breastfeeding.
Yes, she's breastfeeding her baby. Right. And what do you need when you have a baby?
Patience.
Sorry?
Patience.
Yes, a lot of patience, a lot of patience. Yeah. Anyway, energy. A pacifier and a lot of energy as well, yes. Anyway, she needs, or they need, a pacifier, che è il ciuccio, a baby bottle, che è il biberon, with a nipple, che è il succhietto del biberon, and a cap, il cappuccio, some rattles, sapete quei giochini che fanno rumore, tutti colorati, rattles, infatti rattles è anche proprio il rumore che fanno anche per esempio i serpenti a sonagli, quelli che fanno quel rumore lì. Comunque, rattles, a pram, una carrozzina, una carrozzella, a stroller, un passeggino per andare, stroll è andare a spasso, stroller, some baby powder, borotalco, quello che noi chiamiamo borotalco, some wipes o baby wipes, che sono le salviette umidificate,
and tons of napkins.
Yes, and thousands of exactly, yes, thousands of napkins and a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Right. So
I would say another word. I would say a pushchair.
Okay, pushchair, yes. Instead of stroller.
No, instead of pram, a pushchair. I'm not sure. But that's American. Pram and stroller, that's American. In England, they wouldn't say that. No, it's one word. It's one word without a pushchair. Yes, passeggino, it's a stroller.
Ah, un passeggino. Ok, si vedi stroller o pushchair?
Pushchair.
Pushchair. Yes, I don't know. I have always known it as a stroller. Ma yes, a pushchair. A pushchair. Yes.
Right. And the seat for the car?
Yes.
Sorry?
Car seat.
Oh yes, the car seat
per la macchina. Okay.
Sì, sì, the car seat. Come si chiama il seggiolino per la macchina, insomma. Yeah. Right. Okay, so shall we practice a little bit of these words? So, come si fa qua? Ah, ecco qua. So, I don't know. Chi è che non ancora parla? Marina, can you hear us? Marina, can you hear us? No, okay. So let's talk all together. Pier Francesco, have you got children?
No, I know. We have just me and my wife.
Do you want a child?
Well,
will you have a child?
Well, I would like, but
if it counts.
too much work.
It's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work.
My wife is a teacher like me, and we take care of some other
nephews and nieces.
teaching, but also we take care of our students. It's not the same things, obviously, but
yes. Okay, but you cannot, I mean, you're not supposed to, I don't know, change the napkin to a student.
No.
Or your wife to breastfeed him or her. No, I wanted to use those words. So can you ask?
In the elementary school, my colleagues, sometime told me that they almost have to change.
Really, napkins in the primary school?
Not at that point, but with the little primary.
First grade, maybe they get afraid, scared of. Maybe
they have to follow them in the bathroom.
Yes, go to the bathroom with them and yes, help them with. Anyway. Right, with their needs. Yes. Can you ask Ivo?
Well,
yes. Okay, Ivo, if you had a little baby, what do you do to let him stop crying?
Yeah, what would you do?
I try to
sing
joke. To joke.
To make him smile.
Yes.
Make strange faces.
Yes, I can sing a song.
Sing a song to him.
Sometimes with my nephew, I play guitar or piano. And,
fantastic.
So the baby starts.
Yes. Ivo, when you say my nephew, perché intendi che tu sei lo zio?
Sorry.
Infatti, grandchild.
Grandparent.
Grandson or yes, grandson or granddaughter. You are the grandfather. Yes.
I have 2 grandsons.
Grandsons. Yes.
Sometimes I help my daughter to.
Yes, to take care of them. To take care of them.
Yes.
And you play with your grandchild?
I prepare sometimes biberon.
The baby bottle.
baby bottle,
baby bottle,
with milk and the water, so and the sugar. So.
Yes. Sugar is not good for the teeth.
It's going the sugar.
Not so good for the teeth, but
that's typical of the grandparents, you know.
Yes.
And what about the pacifier?
Oh, it's very important to have always with
pacifier. My daughter used the pacifier till she was something like 4 years of age.
I remember 2 years ago we had in my room 3 pacifier and the other 3 in at my daughter home.
Yes, house for emergencies, because without pacifier,
yes, it's a very trouble.
Yes, you're in trouble. Yes.
It's not always like that, because with my little nephew, he's 4 now. I think he if he started the new Olympics sport, the throwing of the pacifier, okay. Yes, like that. You give it a throwing of the pacifier. So okay, you don't want it, okay.
Right. Okay. That's strange though, because children tended to put everything in their mouth,
but not the pacifier.
Not pacifier. Maybe he doesn't like I don't know.
A cigarette.
Ah yes, one day or another I would try with a cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
We're laughing out loud. For the end of the lesson, we are lol.
Yes, rolling on the floor laughing. Right. Okay, Ivo, can you ask something to Barbara or to Adriana or to whoever you want to?
I'm sorry, in the meanwhile, I have to tell you hello because my student...
Goodbye. Yes, you have to go. Yes, it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay,
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I had the 2 more things, but I will send them to you. Now, I really, really want to thank you very much indeed. I know it's the last lesson. So I really want to thank you very much indeed for your patience.
Is this the last lesson? I didn't watch the calendar.
This is the last lesson.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Maria Pia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. I hope it was useful. I meant a completely different thing. I meant to talk about our problems, but it's okay. Whatever we did, it's okay as long as
it was fun. It was fun. In my opinion, it was fun. I had a chance to practice my poor English, and we also learned. We learned a lot of English, but I also learned some strategies to see new websites. So it was really cool. And thank you for that. I will miss you and I will miss our lessons. So it's like, a bit of time for myself during this busy life. So these 2 hours were precious. And so
thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. I really want to thank you all. It was a great pleasure to be with you, and really. So thank you very much indeed. I hope we will do something similar next year. I don't know. It all depends on Stefano and Polo Europeo. We'll see.
Maria Pia.
But yes.
There is a certificate for this course.
Yes, you will get a certification. Yes,
if
you attended at least 70% of the lessons, which you did, so you'll get
send by mail.
I think so. I did.
Okay. So, yes, all of you did. Yeah.
Thank you, Maria Pia.
Yes.
Ciao. Thank you.
Goodbye,
ciao.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao a tutti, grazie.
Ciao. Grazie.
Thank you, Maria Pia, indeed.
Thank you, Adriana.
Ciao, Adriana. Ciao a tutti. Ciao.
Ciao.
Blowing you kisses. Bye.
Bye.